90 minutes will sort out which of these two teams between Darlington and Bamber Bridge will get that remaining playoff promotion space. And we're off. Ball play back to Tom Portis. Darlington kicking towards the open end. Daniel Mahoney just lets it go over his head there for a throw in to Bamber Bridge. Darlington kicking left to right as we look here. Ball goes up the line. Terry Galbraith wins that first header. Mahoney again competing with Armstrong. Goes back to Stuart Vasey. And the ball's just bobbling a little back around a bit in the centre circle there. Galbraith heads it forward. A little bit of head tennis going on. And the referees decided that was a foul. I think it's going to be Mahoney sizing this one up. Takes his time. I'm sure Bamber Bridge will be looking to just build a solid platform in this game. Ball goes forward. Thompson challenges for it, doesn't quite win it. It's a long range shot there, just wide from Matt Lawler. Early on, ball bounced opportunistically for him, and he's had a swinger with his left foot there. Throwing goes forward. Alan White wins that first ball, where he's conceded a free kick there in the opinion of the referee. Alistair Watercar's the man just dusting himself off, rubbing his arm. Looks, I don't think we're going to see a shot here. I think it's a little bit too far for shooting distance, but Bamber Bridge filling the box here. A little bit of jostling as players mark. You can throw a blanket over everyone. Ball comes into the box. Gary Brown sort of clears it, half clears it. Brown clears the second ball again, but it's fallen to Stuart Vasey, edge of the box. Almost had the chance to pull the trigger there if his touch had been better, but his touch wasn't quite good enough, and Stephen Thompson blocks the follow-up. It's another throw into Bamber Bridge. It's a long one going into the box. Terry Galbraith tidying that one up. We've got less people standing looking over the fence than we had on Wednesday night. There's only a couple. Bamber Bridge throw in. Adam Mitchell intercepts when it gets played back to the thrower. Paul McKenna's going to take this one, nudges it down the line. Terry Galbraith's eased that one out for another throw into Bamber Bridge. So that's a throw into Bamber Bridge on their right hand side, attacking the tin shed. Daniel Mahoney again, measuring it up. Goes short to McKenna, gets it back, played it inside. He's looking for the return ball, but Adam Mitchell's awake to that one. Competing for the ball there. It's going to be an opportunity to put the cross in, but Terry Galbraith clears that one, gets a touch on it, clears the ball. That's a lofted one by Glenn Steele for Alan White to get under. Alan White does very well and finds Terry Galbraith, but Galbraith let go across his body, couldn't quite get on it. Recovers the situation well. Galbraith looking for, I think he's trying to say, why did nobody tell me? But certainly it was a good headed clearance by Alan White, and Galbraith tried to ease it across his body, but was closed down quickly. So it's a throw in, another throw in for Daniel Mahoney to take. He goes long on this one. Alan White's competing for that one, nudges it down. Ball falls for a Bamber Bridge player on the edge. It's a chance. It's flashed wide. It's another throw in for Daniel Mahoney to take. Scott wins it, nudges it back down. Portis and McKenna competing for it. Back to Mahoney. Plays it around right across the face. Thompson's picked that one up. And that's it. Thompson brought down there. So Portis has the chance from the centre circle to nudge this one forward. Alan White's under it competing. The ball bobbles back. Mitchell's on it on the edge of the box. Competing well. Tries to play in Gary Brown. Does play in Gary Brown. Brown inside the box. Oh, there's a half a shout for a handball there. Would have been a generous one, I think, as Brown turned it inside the corner. But now there's a chance for Bamber Bridge to get forward. Tom Portis has got some defending to do here. Mark Bell's having to come to the edge of his box. And it's trouble here. It's Alistair Watercar. Tries to get past to Mark Bell there, but he was a little bit exposed. It was a lofted ball forward, caused Darlington all sorts of trouble. Watercar takes this corner short. On the ball, gets the ball back. He's going to chip this one in right-footed, and does. Alan White underneath it. Thompson hooks it clear. Nathan Cartman on his toes, gets in between two covering defenders, plays it back. Stephen Thompson's on the ball, but he's closed down close quickly by Stuart Vasey. It's another good chance for Bamber Bridge, certainly having the better of the opening exchanges here. So ball in Mark Bell's arms, clears it long. Ball holds up on the wind a little bit. Graeme Armstrong absolutely flattened there by Michael Muscat as he competes for the header. He's given it. So Galbraith on the free kick, takes it quick into Cartman's feet on the edge of the box. He plays it wide to Thompson. Thompson's got Thompson for company as well. Gets the ball in. It's cleared only as far as Tom Port. That's in plenty of space. 35-40 yards out. He plays it wide to Gary Brown. Gary Brown hooks the ball in left-footed. Alan White's underneath that. Nathan Cartman in the box. Overhead kick. A great save by Lee Dorey. That's Darlington's best chance so far. Worked the ball forward. Nathan Cartman with a spectacular overhead kick, and to take this corner over on the far corner as we look there. Mitchell on the ball, right-footed corner, in swinging, right on the goalkeeper. Galbraith there! He's just nodded it wide from close in. That was a really, really presentable opportunity for Galbraith. He rose well. Only sitting with Lindsay Proctor, sitting with her husband and 6-year-old who couldn't get tickets, unfortunately. Well, they can listen in, and Galbraith's knocked the ball long. Alan White underneath it, gets the flick on. Armstrong challenging but can't quite get on it. Gary Brown competing for that ball there, but it squirts back out again. Leon Scott's going to pick that one up halfway into half. Played Adam Mitchell. Scott tries to get the ball forward, can't do so really. Alan White's turned that one around the corner to give the defender something to think about. Gary Brown's going to compete for this one on the edge, comes through to Armstrong. Armstrong's just beaten to the ball by Lee Dovey. Another half a yard off the ball there, he might have had a chance. It wasn't the most sensational bit of advanced play, but he got the ball into the box and Armstrong was only a yard away from being on the end of it. Dovey came out and covered that one nicely. Brown wins that header but can only header it backwards. Chris Hunter's challenging for the ball there against Lawler. Ball comes back out. It's a shot there. Oh, it's a shot there from, difficult to see who it is. It's a shot there, I think, from Paul McKenna on their right hand side, kicking towards the tin shed end here. It's going to be a left footed in swinging corner, goes into the box, going all the way across, and I think we'll give the wind the credit for that one. I think it's Curtis Thompson there. Curtis Thompson concedes the throw in. Terry Galbraith jogs forward. We're level with the 18-yard box. Plays it forward to Nathan Cartman. Cartman takes it on his chest. Good footwork. Quick, gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell opens his body up. Takes the ball on again. He's forced out wide. Galbraith gets the cross in, and it can only be blocked by Mahoney. And Darlington have got an early corner in the second half on the left-hand side as they're attacking, kicking towards the tin shed. I can detect a little more urgency in Darlington in the second half early so far. So Adam Mitchell's got the opportunity to knock in an in-swinging right-footed corner. Mitchell takes, goes into the box. Terry Galbraith underneath it with a header, but it just flashes wide. Galbraith got there ahead of Alan White there, and he won the header well, but just couldn't quite get enough on it. And so it's a throw in halfway into Darlington's half. On the far side as we look. Gary Brown and Chris Lawler, I think, competing there. Gary Brown gets the deflection on the ball and Tom Porter has the opportunity to hook one clear. Graeme Armstrong jumps for that, does enough to flick it onto Cartman. Cartman drops it back inside to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to take on Paul McKenna there and seems to have the legs on him. He's just in front of the dugout. Mitchell's taken McKenna wide with him and he's still having a run, and he's eventually stopped by a decent tackle by Glenn Steele. He comes out on the far side with an opportunity to throw another long ball into the box here. I think that's what we're going to see. He's got no short options. So Gary Brown winds one up. It's another long throw in, going right into the box. Alan White underneath that one gets the flick on. And it's Darlington 1, Bamber Bridge 0. Cartman celebrates there, punches the air. It's a long throw in from Gary Brown. Gary Brown threw it in with some elevation. Alan White loves those balls. Got the flick on. It was all around who was going to be the man who was awake in the 6-yard box. The man most awake in the 6-yard box was Cartman. Cartman scores for Darlington. Another throw into Darlington, right near the corner flag here. Galbraith with Mitchell for company. Galbraith's looking forward, looking for an option. He's got Armstrong showing for him. Armstrong does well, takes the ball on his chest, lays it back, gives it back to Galbraith. Galbraith back to Mitchell. They're working the ball in a little triangle. Mitchell gets the ball inside. It's a good cross. It's well defended there by Bamber Bridge. Ball forward for Gary Brown. Gary Brown's going to have the opportunity to take another throw in here from the same place as the previous one. Underneath that Sainsbury's sign. Brown throws it long, good elevation on that. That's a long one. White's underneath that one again as well. The second ball bounces, comes back out to Thompson. Thompson has a fresh air kick. Gives Bamber Bridge the chance to play the ball forward. It's Green. Green's got plays the ball inside, but Galbraith's there to tie it up. Clears it right-footed. Actually, Armstrong's underneath it. Comes to Cartman. Cartman gives it to Thompson. Thompson on the thrusting run forward here has the chance to cross. Thompson gets it across. It's well tidied up. Oh, and the referee's given a free kick to Darlington here for a late challenge on Stephen Thompson. It must have been late. It was beyond the time I'd looked away. Thompson had played the ball right across the face of goal, which was tidied up, but the referee there, Paul Niels, has pulled play back, and it gives Darlington a chance, Terry Galbraith a chance in fact, to whip in a left-footed cross here from very close to the byline, but just outside the box. Galbraith on the ball, lips it in-footed, back stick. Cartman's underneath it again. It's bobbling the ball. Armstrong's underneath it. 2-0 Darlington. Brilliant stuff for Chris. second half. Bamber Bridge edged it in the first half. Darlington, Graeme Armstrong. Armstrong from close range, Darlington 2, Bamber Bridge 0.
Darlington's second goal, scored by number 9, Graeme Armstrong!
Terry Galbraith, thankfully, is up and running about. Takes the throw in, that's beautifully pulled out of the air. I think it was by McKenna again. Plays the ball forward for Hunter. Portis hooks that one over his shoulder. Bamber Bridge clear the ball again there, but Galbraith clears it forward. Both teams sort of clearing from one end to the other at the moment. Tom Portis takes obviously a little bit of patience on the ball, flicks it wide to Gary Brown. Brown takes it forward in front of the dugout, clips the ball down the line for Nathan Cartman to get on. Cartman takes it down well, lays it back off to Leon Scott. Leon Scott goes wide, nice ball to Adam Mitchell. Mitchell plays it back inside to Nathan Cartman. Cartman's touch is good, has a shot! Oh, back to Thompson. Thompson fires the rebound over the bar. Beautiful footwork by Nathan Cartman there. He received the ball, took a touch. Tom Portis now working back with him, gets a foot into Stuart Vasey, knocks it back to Alan White, who plays it, but Terry Galbraith just left the ball under his foot there, unfortunately, so it's back to Mahoney. Mahoney clips it forward to Linney, and then the ball ends up with Chris Marlowe's feet on the right hand side, trying to take Terry Galbraith on, but he forgot to take the ball with him, so Galbraith just plays the ball off his toes. Adam Mitchell breaks over the halfway line, plays it inside to Graeme Armstrong, and Armstrong almost had the opportunity to play Thompson in there, but not quite. Brown lifts it forward, but that's given Muscat plenty of time to get on top of the ball and play it down. So McKenna plays it forward to Green's feet on the halfway line. Green's got a runner in front of him, got a little bit of space. Martin Green going bonkers there, that Green had so much space to run in, flailing his arms around, trying to propel this Darlington team forward and have good rhythm. Ball comes back across to Mahoney here. Mahoney outside Mitchell. Galbraith's putting Marlowe under pressure, gets the ball inside. Mitchell stood still, he hasn't gone with his runner at all there. Mahoney's got an opportunity to put it across, and he fires it right across the box, and he's just not quite on the end of it, and Mark Bell is absolutely furious with the covering defence there. I think Dovey rolls the ball out to Mahoney. Ian Watson thinks about whether he's going to press and lets Armstrong get on with that. Armstrong does press, and the ball runs forward to Watson. Nathan Cartman shows some enterprise, he's going to run in good space. Watson sees the gap, finds Cartman edge of the box. Cartman tries to punch it round the central defender's legs, couldn't quite manage it. But Darlington looking threatening now. Alan White steams into a challenge there brilliantly and breaks forward. Here comes White. White's on a marauding run, left foot cross. Oh, the goalkeeper's just got his hand on it there and pushed it wide. Alan White almost popping up in the box. Fantastic work by the veteran defender. Now he's got it back. Gary Brown's going to take a throw in front of the Bamber Bridge dugout, lods it forward. McKenna again, that man, gets the ball, turns to 180 degrees and flicks it forward. Galbraith wins the header and the second header as well. Ball falls to his feet. Galbraith there to Portis. Portis plays a beautiful ball with the outside of his boot for Liam Hatch to chase. Hatch is just going to chase it. He tries to play it off the defender and does so. So it's a corner to Darlington. Hatch using all his experience there. Beautiful ball from Portis to the outside of his boot. Hatch ran it into the corner, played it off the accompanying defender. To go here at Heritage Park. Darlington 2, Bamber Bridge 0 in this winner-takes-all playoff final to see who's going to be joining Salford City. Galbraith in front of the famous burger van. He's going to take an in-swinger. Left-footed corner, right into the box. Gary Brown's underneath it, competing with the goalkeeper, just pops back out. Armstrong's going to turn it back inside. Turn it in towards Hatch. Hatch tried to get on the end of it, couldn't quite hook it in. He's complaining that he should have been inside. Ball forward now again to the unnameable number 14, plays it out wide, and that's Regan Linney on the ball, under pressure from Terry Galbraith. Galbraith down the line, gives Ian Watson something to chase about. Chris Hunter's lost his man there, it's Alistair Watercar. Watercar has a chance to shoot, to cross, but Ian Watson gets back and tidies up on the right wing. It's going to be Alistair Watercar to take it out, swinging corner with his right foot, chips it, lofts it into the box there. For everyone to compete with, Gary Brown gets the header clear. Bobbling about on the edge of the box. There's a chance for a shot here, but Scott's there. Armstrong takes a block. Gary Brown clears it. There's another chance for a shot for Bamber Bridge. Leon Scott puts the tackle in. Regan Linney picks the ball up on the outside. Ian Watson tidies things up. There's a chance though for Legan to put it back in. He plays it back to the reliable McKenna. McKenna clips it forward. Chris Hunter does well. Clocks it forward for Liam Hatch. Liam Hatch tries to get a header away there. Chases the ball down, but McKenna's took it inside again. Plays it forward. It's down again on this right wing for Bamber Bridge. Cross comes into the box. It's a good cross. It's a deep cross. Gary Brown's competing and just beats Linney to it. Chris Hunter's up for the second ball. Falls down in the box. It's well blocked by Tom Portis. That was a goal-bound effort there. They tried to hit Tom Portis in head. Ball comes back. David Dowson and Terry Galbraith in a little bit of a muddle there. And the shot came in from Bamber Bridge, but it sailed over the crossbar. No damage done, Galbraith. Got to say hello to, can't see whose tweet it is, somebody's listening in Sydney, Luke Alexander in Sydney. Hello Luke, hope you're enjoying this. And John Roberts in Halifax, both forward there. Graeme Armstrong's onside, goalkeeper's out, can go! Graeme Armstrong absolutely flattened on the edge of the box. Graeme Armstrong's put it past the goalkeeper there as it's headed over him. Armstrong was round the goalkeeper, there's no covering defenders. I'm not sure what the referee's going to do, he's taking his time. Lee Dovey came out to the edge of the box. Graeme Armstrong absolutely flattened. The referee's reaching into his back pocket. It's a red card for Lee Dovey. Sad news for Lee Dovey, really. He's had a good game today, but I don't think the referee really had any doubt. Armstrong was beat the offside trap. Linesman's flag stayed down. Armstrong got to the ball first, lofted it over the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's momentum just absolutely flattened goalkeeper Lee Dovey, and he's having a disconsolate walk back to the tunnel. He was exposed really as Bamber Bridge pushed on. He's gesticulating towards the home fans who were giving him a little bit of stick. Mark Bell in very sporting fashion comes out and is shaking his hand and sympathising with him on the halfway line there. It's very unlucky for Lee over there. Had no real opportunity, no chance. But Graeme Armstrong's back on his feet. We'll be delighted to hear he's going to go for Bamber Bridge, to be honest. But the first thing they've got Terry Galbraith and David Dowson lining up left foot and right footed shots respectively. It's going to be Galbraith to step up. He has a shot, hits the wall, blocked back out to Galbraith. Galbraith gets there first. Ball springs back out. Gary Brown's chasing that one. It's hooked clear and long to the halfway line where Tom Portis is on it. Ian Watson tidies that one up, kicks it pretty much as long as he can and as hard as he can. The referee is making his way right in front of us here, which could be an indication he's about to blow. That's it! Full time here at Heritage Park. Amazing scenes as the crowd rush onto the pitch. Darlington, Bamba Bridge 0. Darlington will be playing next season in the Evo-Stik Premier League. Great performance in the second half. Darlington 2.